Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Hey guys, it's Beauty in the house, and we're out for a drive. We're headed to her parents to labels printed because our printer broke down. The replacement printer is not going to come for about a week. It's supposed to come Tuesday, but who knows with everything going on. And then we're going to Walmart again to get some grocery pickup. So we're going to hit there afterwards, and we're going to head home and watch some Grey's Anatomy.
Give me a pose.
So a little toy for myself, nice neon green, so I can't misplace it.
He's gonna clean the floors with those today.
Yeah.
Well,
so
after we charge them a little.
we've got some residue on the floor that we can't get up, and what they are is they're basically they're polishers, but also they're different grades, and they're cleaner. So the idea is these will stick on like this, and I'm gonna clean the floor. Got my Ryobi drill, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down some baking soda, like this, and some white vinegar. Something that Courtney and I do is liquidation sales. So we bid on liquidations and we resell them for a profit. Right here we have 4 boxes. They're about 20 pounds each, full of women clothing. We're gonna open them up and see what's inside, categorize them, and see what we've got. It's a mystery, so you'll be able to see as we see. So this is the haul. What do you think, Courtney?
I think it's a lot of clothes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's supposed to be 79 here, and we kind of separated stuff to begin with. So some things down there, like garments and stuff like that, we're just going to donate or discard of properly, recycle. The rest here we've kind of sorted in sizes, and these they say they MSRP for 149. So we actually got, it looks like about a dozen of these. So they're actually pretty nice. They're not very intrusive designs, so we might be able to offload these pretty simply. The rest we'll need to go through and double check to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. But this is kind of what a liquidation is. So we paid about $300 all in for it. So for us to break even off that math, we have to sell everything at least for $5. So here's everything. So we've packaged everything up. Everything's in a sealed bag. Everything's been cleaned. Everything's been labeled and organized. Everything that we sell gets a bag. And basically it has your traditional warning label on it, because these can cause suffocation. But the reason we use these is to keep the garments protected and sealed and like new. So now that everything's been organized, we've labeled it, we've listed it. So as you can see, we got some sweaters. This is a silk sleep top, which actually retails, this sleep 100% silk actually retails for about $200 new. It's in perfect condition. It looks like it was a defect pull, so something was wrong with it, which is when you see certain things crossed out, like the brand name. But for the most part, we couldn't find anything wrong with it. We checked all the stitching, so everything seems to be good, so that will be listed. We got some summer dresses, some shirts. A big part of this liquidation haul was pants. So we got about 12 sets of pants, all from the manufacturer Girlfriend. So these are stock pulls. They still got all the tags still on them. So they're brand new. The other thing was the kimonos are also stock pulls. So we got some well-known brand shorts, some more jeans, and some tights. So that is pretty much everything. Of the 79 items, we probably got about 60 items that we're going to resell. The place that we sell most of the stuff is eBay. Everything gets packaged up and listed. So now we'll go ahead and start listing these on eBay. We've done some research in regards to what it's kind of worth. We're listing it as what condition it's in. So a lot of these are pre-owned. We'll list them as such. Some of the items that we did get were stock pulls. So those will be listed as stock pulls. What stock pulls are is when there's too much inventory or it gets pulled out, they basically do stock pulls. So they pull it out, it's brand new, they get thrown in liquidation sales, and we got some. So they're kind of like a Komodo dress. We'll be listing those as brand new. All in all, it was a really good sale. We estimate from this $300 liquidation, we're expecting to get about $1,500 return when everything sells. So stuff can take days, stuff can take weeks or months to sell. It just depends on the market and what it is. So in case you didn't know what liquidation sales are, the simple terms are sites like Amazon, Best Buy, all these big brands, they don't have the time and infrastructure to deal with returns. So instead of an item basically being sent back to Amazon, processed and relisted, a lot of the times the items just basically go to one of their warehouses and they throw all the same products such as clothing in a big box. When that big box gets full, they get sent to liquidation sales centers and they basically get put up as for an auction. So we bid on these auctions, but I like to think that instead of all these items that would normally be sent back and thrown in the trash, they get a second life by going to liquidation sales, and then we bid on it. So just as a disclaimer, if you're going to look into liquidations, just be very careful on what you're going after and realizing that some of these returns or some of these items can be damaged and will be damaged.
And we got our HelloFresh box.
And with everything going on, going to the grocery store is a little more difficult. So there's a lot of promotions and talk about these boxes going on. So we wanted to give them a try. Someone moved from her side over there to here.
Because Francine is out.
And Francine
It's
is
a large spider.
It's a very large spider.
Excuse me, sir, what are you doing? No. No. Why? She was going to her home.
I put her outside. Do you want her outside?
I was fine with her there. I just didn't want her to drop on me. Please don't. Please, just